Well, it's time to load up for another big trip. 5 days, 1,300 kilometres, leaving from Victor Harbour to Geelong for the Million Bogan Lifeline Ride. The last one, I believe. And because as most motorcyclists know, it's not necessarily about the destination. The journey is the most important part. So we're going to take 5 days. 2 days to get there, 2 days to get home, and see a few sights on the way. Anyway, I'll load this little beast up. It's the second time I've done this trip with this little bike. And away we go. Okay. So off we go. See, camera straighten out, and we're away. Goodbye, my bride. My Bronwyn. Bye. It's a bit of an overcast day, and it's 21 degrees, but it's going to be 36. Well, it doesn't take long to get over the. Oh, thank you. It doesn't take long to get over the pre-trip nervousness, get into the swing of things. Anyway, so it's only 30 k's down the road, and I'm already in the swing of it. I'm loving it. I must say, just before I leave in the morning on a trip like this, I'm always a bit nervous about it. Make sure I've got everything. Haven't left anything behind. Okay, that's the ferry over and done with. And the sun's come out, it's amazing, the clouds just all burned away. Oh, anyway, I think that's the last bit of gas bagging about the weather. Well, in fact, it's stinking hot, see. And into the OTR at Motorsport Park. Anyway, I'll fill up with petrol and wait for them. Oh, there's a motorbike here.
Turn right on A8 and take the left.
Looking fairly intrepid. And we're at Keith, the big service station at Keith, where there's thousands of people. Well, a few anyway. And we'll be at Narracourt for lunch, I reckon. How's it going so far, chaps?
Very good.
No one's fallen off yet?
Had to break out camelback.
Had to break out your camelback. Well, it's a bit over 30 now. And we're away. 34 degrees, just perfect. The sky, nice forest. So after a quick fuel stop at Narracourt, we head further south, down to the Narracourt Caves for lunch at the Cave Cafe. I've never been down here before, but I've heard it's a fabulous place. Anyway, it'll be nice to go down in some cool caves, especially after driving along in this heat. Oh, look at them. They're big critters.
I don't remember it being far out of town.
Got this tiny little side stand foot. This will probably do it. We'll give it a try. We won't snap it. Okay. What happened to Trev? Where'd Trev go? Well, Trevor eventually turns up, so we head up to the Cave Cafe and have some lunch. And then after lunch, those two decided to go back to Narracourt, and I decided to go and have a look around the caves. They've both been to the caves before, so they didn't want to do it again. I think they just wanted to go and sit in the cool and have a beer. But the caves are fascinating. All these fossils they had on display there. So I had a bit of a wander around here and then took off down to the cave, or one of the caves anyway, the Tomato Stick Cave I think they call it. Anyway, it was a bit dark in there, so I didn't film much. After that, back to Narracourt, book into the motel, wander up the pub, have a meal, get ourselves ready for the trip to Colac the next day. Anyway, here we are getting petrol at Casterton and having a bit of a stand in the shade, and thumbs up and all that sort of stuff. I'm about to head off to Hamilton. And away we go. Oh, what a pity the camera didn't work all the way through there. Beautiful country. Coming down on the Eaton Hope Road down to Casterton. So now we're heading off to Hamilton, the museum, and have a look at all the old cars and tell stories, I suppose. So that's the plan.
Back here in about 2000, really made a motorhome out of it. So you go through that, have a read all about it on the table. Steps up each end of the mezzanine over there. The oldest thing you'll see under the shed, under the mezzanine there, is the 1915 security bunker. From that era till about the 1970s, you only had one or two vehicles that cover a decade. So that's a variety of vehicles you have to look at here up the top of it all. Visitors look on the bench beside there if you like. You want to talk us through that door.
My little passenger on the dashboard stayed with me for ages until he finally blew away. Very good. Had a beautiful lunch and away we go. Right, so leaving Hamilton at 20 minutes to 2. Tomorrow we'll head off to the Million Bogan Lifeline Charity Ride, starting at Geelong. Now, although this is what we've come for, we also came for the trip there and back home again, to spend a few days on the road, go to places we've not been to before, and also to see the familiar places again. As I said at the beginning, for us it is about the journey more than the destination. So we stayed at Kawasaki, a few beers at the RSL, that was different, and then a great Italian meal at Bar Porchetta. We'll have an early start tomorrow morning, hoping to get to the ride start location at Geelong before 8:30, and some rain is expected. Here we are in Rowdy Collet. We've got Harley Davidson with us now, Travis, Murray Bridge. He's got to suffer the ignominy of following the scooter. Oh damn, I didn't check my tire pressure. Oh well. Four of us now, and it'll be a great day. It doesn't rain too much. Bit of rain coming in from the northwest. Let's hope we can outrun it. Peace out. Well, it's been a long time coming, this trip. Bit of planning and setting up accommodation, trying to get other people to come along, which really didn't happen. I guess everybody's got things on at this time of the year, so they just can't get away. Anyway, there should be a good crowd when we get there. It looks like at the moment we're outpacing that rain coming across. Clear in front where we're heading to. It's going to be a long day. It's nearly 400 kilometres today because we do the ride from Geelong down to Dean's Pass, Lawn and Apollo Bay, and then we head off through the Otway Ranges to Warrnambool along the Great Ocean Road. So it's going to be a great day, not too hot, hopefully not wet. Fingers crossed. At the Geelong truck stop we mingled with the other riders on all types of bikes, but mostly Harleys, a couple of Spiders, a few adventure bikes and sports bikes, even some scooters. Then Danny Hayes rounded us all up for a talk, and he and Parry kept us informed and entertained while they auctioned off Danny's gloves and a Harley Davidson 350 donated by Harley Corporate. Someone got a good deal with that. Well, looks like we're underway. Let the fun begin. Well, I thought we were moving, but it doesn't look like anything's happening now. So we had a great talk from Danny. They auctioned off a Harley Davidson. It's going to be the last of these rides. So I'm really glad I came. And it hasn't rained yet, and it doesn't look like it's going to, which is extra good. Well, it looks like we're finally moving, which is good. And it's just starting to rain. We're going to ride into the rain. Well, I'm not happy about that. No, I'm not happy about that. Oh, off they go. Off you go, sunshine. so bloody loud. I don't know how they get away with it. I've seen that before. I've seen that bike before. This one here. There's some dickhead just got off it. Some dickhead just got off it. Well, that was a famous David Parry. Good one, matey. Yeah, all down there, miles away. I don't know where the other guys are. A little bit of chaos here. Well, the roadworks slowed us down a bit. The traffic lights were only letting about, I don't know, 10 riders through at a time, it seems like. Anyway, we mucked around for ages here. Anyway, it was a good ride. And then going to Deans Marsh, which is not an official stop, but a lot of us stopped there. I have to stop there because being an old bugger I have to go to the loo. I was also looking for Mike and Trevor. Anyway, Mike turned up. Pretty soon we're on that beautiful road from Deans Marsh down to Lawn, down through the forest. Fantastic road. Got slowed up a bit by that character in the sidecar. I don't think he realised he was a slow vehicle. Anyway, he never pulled over, which is a bit of a bugger, because a lot of us were itching to get going. However, it was good, and by the time we got to Lawn, bloody crowded. Righto, so we're off again. Had a bit of a break at Lawn. And it's raining. So, what it is, I'm not putting the wets on, because I don't think it's going to be that wet. Oh well, I don't know, maybe it is. Oh, anyway, I've got to change the clothes. 25 degrees and rain. Right guys, let's put it on. Get up to 80 kilometres an hour. bloody racket. God. Oh, that's it. Not the Honda at all. Okay, so we're going to pick these two guys up who are up here somewhere. Righto, last leg of the journey for Sunday. Let's hope the weather stays good. I think the rain's gone over the top now, so we're alright now. Got a bit of a grey day though. Oh, I'm glad I put the puffy jacket on, although it is 23 degrees. Million Bogan Ride for 2025 is finally over for us. After lunch at Apollo Bay, we set off to Warrnambool for the night, up through the Otway Ranges, to Lavers Hill, then to Port Campbell for coffee and a cake, then past the 12 Apostles along the Great Ocean Road, through Peterborough and Allens Foot, and on to Warrnambool. Unfortunately, we were upgraded in the motel, which was very nice, thank you very much. The Comfort Inn Motel at Warrnambool, highly recommended. Okay, so here we are at Warrnambool, just about to tick off. We're off to Port Fairy for some petrol, and then Gambia for some lunch.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Thank you very much. Finally, green light. Well, second last day, it was cloudy, and what have we got? 20 degrees, pretty close to perfect.
My front wheel feels better already.
Oh, very good. That's all it was, just not enough pressure. Oh, it's so nice to ride in comfortable weather. After the first 2 days, it's 34, 36 degrees. This is really nice. Oh, there we go. Now we're up the top, just like that. Oh, it's so good to be on the road early. Well, relatively early. It's 10 to 9. Oh, not that early. We're going to leave at 9 o'clock. So a little bit early, but that's good. And we'll stop at Port Fairy, 22 kilometres away. Oh, it's filled up with petrol. The whole $8 worth. Anyway, that'll get us to Mount Gambier probably. So we're going to go and do a little tour through Portland when we finally get there, because Mike's never been to Portland. And I think it's worth having a bit of a look around while we're there. Might even stop for a cup of coffee. Time for a break, coffee and a cup of tea and cakes across the road, nice little coffee shop, while I wipe the bug off the camera and replace the battery. And seeing as Mike has not been here before, we'll take a random tour out past the wood chip factory. The Portland aluminium smelter out here on the point uses massive amounts of electricity. Well, I think that was worth the detour. You like that, do you? That's yeah, it's recording. Be careful what you say. It's a little bit of a cross between a scooter and a motorbike. 560cc. It's a Yamaha. Then after gazing at the ocean for at least minutes, we set off back into town through the crowded CBD of Portland and finally onto the road out to Nelson through the beautiful pine forests. So about 25 kilometres outside of Nelson, which resides at the end of the Glen Elk River, I really love this road. Pine trees, eucalypt forests, and then of course you get the devastation of the loggers, but still, you know, got to get our furniture from somewhere. After a short break at the Glen Elk River, Nelson, we take off for Mount Gambier, where we stopped and had lunch. So we're coming into Mount Gambier via the scenic route, of course. Coming in the back way, taking a little bit of a detour, just so we can go past the Blue Lake. Yes, it's blue, look at that. And then off to Millicent via Tantanoola and finally to Robe for the night. I had a beautiful room in the Robe Central Motel. And then to the pub across the road from Neil. And it was one of the worst pub meals I've ever had in my life. Our last day, leaving Robe, Trevor went back to Adelaide last night, so it's just Mike and me today. I visited the Giant Lobster in Kingston. The road through the Coorong to Meningie. And then to Wellington, across the River Murray on the ferry, and finally back home. Well, I'm only about a kilometre away from home now. It's been a great 5 days, really good company, lots of stories told. Funny how you get older, we just talk about stories the whole time. Oh, this happened, oh, that happened, remember when so and so. You know, that was good. Beers drunk. So I've covered 1,825 kilometres in 5 days. Mr. Yamaha has not missed a beat the whole time. Unlike the camera, which gave me some grief on and off. But it was really, really good. There was in excess of 500 motorbikes, I reckon, at Danny Hayes' last Million Bogan charity ride for Lifeline. Last I heard, he'd gotten around about $30,000. I don't know what the final amount is. Took about $10,000 cash on the day. Pretty good. And I don't think he's going to run another one. Anyway, here endeth the journey. Good to get inside there, get a bit of lunch, give the wife a hug, and my favourite cats, of course. Oh, she's got the garage door open for me. That's wonderful. Oh, sitting out here. Oh, and she's sitting outside here, waiting for me to come home. Hello, Bronwyn. Fancy seeing you here.